Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm filming in front of my Christmas tree and stockings because it is Christmas time and I just love the holidays. So all of my videos will probably be filmed right in front of this crazily decorated tree with a massive amount of lights just because I love the holidays. So anyways, today's video is actually something a little bit slightly different than the usual like makeup tutorial that I do on Tuesdays. This video was requested by one of my very young subscribers. She's only 13 years old and she lives in Egypt. And she actually brought something to my attention that I hadn't really thought of. When I was growing up, I was very, very lucky to grow up with a family that we all pretty much talked about everything. And my mom we could go to with any problem in the whole world and she would have an answer for it, and we felt totally comfortable doing that. Sometimes people don't have those types of relationships with their parents, or they just feel far too embarrassed to ask. She has asked me, and her question was, she lives in Egypt and she said that it gets quite humid there and she struggles to stay fresh down there throughout the day, and how should she be handling that? So I have gathered up a couple of things that I use and would recommend. I am in no way sponsored on any of these items. I just prefer them. So let's get started. So the first thing you're gonna wanna do for staying fresh down there is make sure that you are showering on a regular basis. I always shower in the mornings and then I always do again at night. Now, and my nighttime shower is usually only a 5-minute shower. I don't do anything crazy except use some body wash and kind of just rinse myself off before getting into bed. My morning shower is the one where I wash my hair and shave and all of that. So the one thing I do is I always use the Summer Eve Simply Sensitive Cleansing Wash for sensitive skin in the morning and at night. And this is specifically designed, it's pH balanced and all of that for that area down there. I buy the sensitive skin. They have a couple other kinds, but I always pick this one just because sometimes I can have some pretty sensitive skin. So I always go with this one and it works great. It definitely freshens everything up down there and just keeps you nice and clean. Then another thing that I like to do is wear panty liners throughout the day. This will not only help keep you fresh, but it will also absorb any sweat, because as much as we probably don't want to admit it, we sweat down there. So I have two kinds here. These are both the U by Kotex. And the first one is for thong, and the second one is just the regular thin ones. And what's nice about these is they're actually individually wrapped. So you can keep them in your backpack. You don't have to carry an entire box of them. You only need to have, 2 or 3 on hand throughout the day, maybe 2. And they're actually wrapped really cutely too. So I always have these on hand. I'll just show you really quickly what the regular one looks like. The regular one is very, very thin, like it's described, and looks just like that. And if you take it off the adhesive, that is how thin it is. It's literally super like paper thin. So it's going to move with you. It's not going to bunch up. And it's great to use during any sort of activity, especially like PE at school, because like I said, it will absorb any of that sweat down there. Now, the thong one is nice for if you're wearing thong panties. The other one you want to use with regular panties, not your thong. And these are individually wrapped as well. And they are also very, very thin, but you can see that they're designed differently, and they have these little wings that you can wrap around the edge of your thong in order to keep it in place all day. So after you wrap it around, this is actually what it looks like. So you can see that there. And this too thin just like the other, so it'll move with you and all of that. And like I said, those are great to have on hand just in your backpack or your purse. You can keep them in your little makeup bag, just so that you've got them to switch throughout the day. I would put one on in the morning, switch in the afternoon, and then switch again at night, and you're good to go. And you really don't need to use one in bed overnight. That's not really necessary. The next thing you can do is use some wipes, and these are the Summer's Eve Sheer Floral Cleansing Cloths for sensitive skin, and it comes in a pack of 16, and these too are individually wrapped as well. If you don't want to spend a lot of money on using wipes, which are just basically almost like little towelettes here, they look like this. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. If you don't want to spend a lot of money on these, you can actually purchase a thing of the Cottonelle Fresh Care and get just a little travel pack of these. I just have the big pack because I got the big pack. And they look exactly the same. And this smells good too. This has more of like a perfume, like a fragrance scent to it though. And using these throughout the day really helps. You can also get just a small pack, travel pack. This has 32 cloths in here, and this can fit in your makeup bag and stuff as well. You can also use just regular wet ones, diaper wipes. The only thing I really want to stress is don't flush these down the toilet. Every bathroom stall has that little trash can in there. Throw them in there when you're done, because these are not good to go down the drains. So the next thing I have here is my Schick razor, and this is just a normal leg razor. And then on the other end, it has a little trimmer that the battery has actually gone dead on. But this little trimmer is designed to do a little bit of female grooming down there. What's really good about that is you don't have to have two separate things in your shower, but by grooming down there with this, it will actually eliminate odor, because hair actually holds odor. So I'm not saying you have to shave it all off. I'm just saying do a little bit of grooming, whatever you feel comfortable with, and you can actually just use this. It has a little guard as well, so if you don't want to get too close to the skin, that's fine. This will help keep you fresh throughout the day by not allowing any odor buildup down there. Now the next thing I have here is the Secret Clinical Strength Invisible Solid, and this is in Ooh La La Lavender. Now I know you're thinking, like, what are you doing with deodorant? One thing that is really, really amazing about the Secret Clinical Strength deodorant is that it's designed for you to put it on at night, and that's when your sweat glands kind of absorb the deodorant, and so it helps keep you from sweating the next day. So this comes in handy for any of us pleasingly plump ladies that have issues with their legs rubbing together. I have issues with my legs rubbing together, which can not only cause a heat rash, but can also cause a lot of sweating. So by using this, you can use it on your inner thighs. It will help keep you from sweating in that area, so it'll keep you from getting a rash there, as well as just help keep you fresh all day. You want to make sure that you get the invisible solid though, because you don't want to like have a bunch of white on the inside of your pants or anything like that. I hope these tips all helped you. I did privately message back the girl that had actually messaged me and gave her all of these tips in a private message. But I also wanted to do this for you guys because I never thought really of doing a video like this. It just wouldn't have popped in my head. And I love getting subscriber questions because you guys come up with things I would never think of like this. And I feel totally comfortable talking to you guys about pretty much anything. So go ahead and send me any questions you guys have. You can leave it in the form of a comment, or if you want, you can private message me on YouTube or Facebook. And I will not only respond, but I'll make a video. I will never ever share your name unless you ask me to, of course. And yeah, so comment down below with any of your ideas on keeping fresh down there in that nether region. And if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye! Hi guys, so today we are talking about vaginas. Hi guys, so today we are talking about our vaginas, and